Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Dojo Plans, and today we are planning in my Planner Envy and Classic Happy Planners and doing the monthly spreads for the month of August. We're going to start, I think, with my Classic, and I'm going to go in with Summer Love from Live Love Posh. There's a set at the back that I was like, oh, that's kind of a nice vibe set. I feel like I always end up doing pastels in my monthly, but I just really like pastels. So it is what it is. So I'm going to pull out pastel monthly boxes just so that way I have it. I kind of think I should go in with my functional first before I get too carried away, because then I can always layer on top. The colors in here, I'm going to stick with the yellow, the orange, and then probably the pink for all the colors that I'm going to need. So I'm going to start up here. We're going camping. No, I'm not excited. um, But my husband wants to go, and I was like, okay, we can go one time. And we didn't go. I think it's been a while since we've went. So I was like, okay, I'll give you this one time of going camping. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this one. It's meant to go across here. It just doesn't have the cutout, but that's okay. So we're going Friday, and then we're also going, we come home on Sunday, but I'm going to just put that in here. And I'm actually going to cover up that with those. That way I just have that in there. Let's see, on the 10th we have a concert. So let's pull a different color. I'm going to go to the back. There's smaller boxes back here. And these are sized specifically to fit in the monthly layout. They're a little bit wider than like vertical stickers are. And then let's see, on the 7th we have something. So let's put in another small. I'm trying to decide if I want to go with this size or this size again. Let's just go with this size. So I'm going to stick that in there. Going to see a show. And then the 13th is Nay's first day of school. So I'm going to do a bigger box for that one. And let's go with pink. We'll do the white pink, I think. It's her first day of school, and it's also my husband's birthday. So I was like, wow, happy birthday to you. I was like, your kid goes to school on your birthday. It's like, that's awesome. Okay, and then let's see, 16th, we have things happening. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stick with the same. Stay with the same colors. Let's just do a smaller box here. I can pull that out. So I'll put that on the 16th, and then I think that's it for those. Then we're kind of going into a little later. So the 19th, we have a dinner with friends. So let's put that in there. Going with a slightly bigger box. And I'm going to get in that pink color. I like to try to balance. I'm trying to like balance the colors of what I have on each side. And then I have a doctor's appointment on the 29th. So let's go with orange for that one. Going for a checkup. And then I think that's it. Those are all the major needs a box kind of thing that we have as of right now. Now more stuff might pop up, but for right now, I think that's all the functional I need. So again, we just pulled all the colors that I was seeing in here. I mainly went with these three colors. And then we'll kind of let the stickers pull in the rest of the colors. But let's go in with some decorations. So of course we have a nice flat piece. That's perfect because there's nothing happening. Those aren't days. So I feel like we can put that over there. Even though these are days, I can always layer a box if I need to. So I'm going to add some of these leaves down at the bottom. So we have another flat piece, and then I have another flat piece. So I'm just going to add in a couple of these pieces. So that way I have some of those in here. And then I also want to make sure I get some florals in here as well. Hold on, I found a better one. This one's a little bit better to stick in here. I'm actually gonna turn this one into a flat piece and layer that one. And then we'll go in with the rest of that on the other side. Okay. We're getting there. Oh no. Okay. Whew. I thought it got stuck. I was gonna get real concerned. Okay, I'll stick that in there. And I want to go to the other page and see what we have in here. It's like surfing vibes. So we'll just add in some of those things. Whatever I put in here, I can just layer on top of later. So I'm not super worried about leaving room for things. So I can always add in boxes to layer with later on. I don't really know what else to fill in with some of these. I probably should get some quotes in here. That's probably wise. This is Amber Plans Her Day. Stickers. Just going to add in a couple. Since this one's a little bit more on the tropical side. I'm just adding in some of those kind of quotes to fill in some space. I feel like once, I'm like hoping, I keep saying this, but I'm hoping once August hits, things will slow down a little bit. Because it's just been thing after thing after thing. And the girl's tired. I need a break. I'm so tired. I feel like we literally haven't had a weekend without something happening. So I am ready for things to slow down, hopefully. That is the hope. Okay, I don't really know what else I want to add. I'm kind of happy with not having a ton in here this time. Just little bits. Little bits. More leaves. So I'll just add a couple more of these in here. Okay, I feel like that's all I'm going to add in here. I did not put a lot of stickers in here for once, but I think that's all I'm wanting. So that's Summer Love from Live Love Posh, and then we went in with monthly pastel boxes and black quotes from Amber Plans Her Day. So I'm going to set those aside. So classic monthly spread done. And now we're going to swap over to my planner envy. And we have Posh Academy here. And I'm going to go in. I'm choosing this one because back to school. Kiddo is going to school. So I want to use this set. And I chose this one because it has a lot of fun stickers in it. So I thought this one would be really fun to use in here. And I'm going to start off with these pencils. And I'm going to stick them down the bottom. And I'm going to cover this notes area because I don't really care for that. I don't need no notes. So I'll stick that in here. And I think I'm going to have to get the other one from the other page to do the other side. Or do I not do the other side? I don't know. I didn't think that through. Do I even want to do the other side? I don't know. Maybe I don't. I'm going to stick that in there because it's like a good picture moment. And this is like a little poster. I don't know. There's a lot of fun stickers in here. And I know there's a first day of school sticker. So I'm going to slap this in here since we know that's the first day of school. I love back to school shopping, and I always have. Like, I'm so excited to go do that. Honestly, probably not long after this video, I will get that done because I absolutely love back to school shopping. And it kind of like makes me sad when, you know, on the school list, they're like, get this specific color, but I'm like, but I want this color. Like, I could not wait every year growing up to get all the fun stuff for school. Like, I was like the one that color coded everything down to the pencil. Like, I love back to school shopping. So I think this will be fun. And I know some of these are like more teacher oriented, but it doesn't matter. It's just for back to school regardless. I know I haven't done any functional stuff yet. I probably should do that before I get too carried away, but we might just have to work around it today because I just want to put down all the things. This glue. That glue is cute. Okay, I'm trying to add more pencils on this side since I'm not going to do the little, like this pencil strip. I'm not going to do that on this other side. So I'm just going to add all these little pencils that I see onto that other side. So that way I at least have pencils over here in some way, shape, or form. And then it's not like I didn't add them at all. I kind of want to move this sticker. Please let me move you without any fuss. Okay, I'm gonna move this one up. Move this one up here because I want to put this people sticker. There's people. I'm gonna stick this over here, and I just wanted them to stand on something because that makes more sense in my mind. Okay. What else do we have? What else do we have? We have this welcome to our classroom sticker. I don't know what else I want. I probably should get the functional in. I'm starting to get carried away. So these colors again are looking very pastel vibe. So I'm like, do we just go in with pastels again? I mean, I know there's some brighter colors, but the pastels also hit very well to those same colors. So I'm kind of thinking I might just go with the pastels. Like this green is in here. I know we have the pinks in here, the oranges, the yellow. So I think I'm still just going to go with pastels because pastels is just it. Now, my boxes aren't sized for this planner, so I'm not going to use the ones that have the cutouts. I'm just going to use some of these smaller boxes. So what did we decide? I have an appointment on the 29th, and we can also use, we could use the purple. We have this more like light lavender purple. I already don't remember everything that I just said. We have a concert that we're going to. I'm gonna pull out the pink as well. Something on the 7th. And the 16th. Get some smaller boxes in here. And there's something on. Nope. Yep. Yes. This is part of camping, so I'm gonna put that over there. I'm like looking, I'm like, do I already have everything that I need? The only thing I'm missing really is the camping, so that's good. I feel like something else needs to go on this side. Maybe. 19th? There's something on the 19th. What's on the 19th? Oh, yes. Okay. Put a box on the 19th, and then that way I can get this color. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get this color over here. Whew. We got it. I also could stick in orange. I mean, I know I kind of just went with all the other colors. No, I think I'm going to go with pink because then I can keep all of my camping the same color. Oops. I accidentally stuck this to the paper. So I'm going to just stick more pink in here. And this will just be for camping. So that way I have that in there. Okay, so that's really all that we had on there. I had camping, I had a concert, and we have this. We have this. We have this. I think that's it. Okay. I'm going to continue on with, and this even has August. Well, I guess that makes sense because school is in August. I got so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it's an August calendar and I'm doing this in August. I got it. I'm dumb. I got it. I got so excited just now. I was like, wow. Thought of everything. Okay, I'm just adding all of these little extra little pieces. We have the scissors. We have a cute little tumbler. It's always fun. I'm really tempted to add another one of these carts because this one's bigger. And that's cute. We're doing pretty good. This is what this page is looking like so far. I haven't made that much progress on the other page, but that's okay. We got quite a bit in here. Oh, we gotta do the little school buses. I have a couple of those, so I'm gonna add some of those in here. Oh, I found more pencils. More pencils in here. Oh my gosh, Scantron tests. Do they still do those? I don't even know. Well, do they still do that? There's a whole Scantron test in here. Cute little pencil earrings. I'm really just pulling out all of the little decorations at this point because there's a lot. We have a bowl of pencils because why not? Okay, I feel like that's good. I'm starting to kind of get into some repetitive stuff. Like we already used this, we already used that. I used the pink tumbler. Didn't see that there was a purple tumbler. There's a little bag. I guess we could use a little bag. But I think that's going to be it. I feel like I have more room over here. Okay, back to school vibe spread using Posh Academy from Live Love Posh. I didn't put any quotes in here. I'm like, I could, but I don't feel. Maybe we do just like a little bit. So let me find something. I'm going to use this Professional Overthinker and throwing sarcasm around like confetti. Because why not? Okay. And there may be more things that pop up. We don't have our entire August planned out yet, but those are just the things I know, and then I could always layer in some boxes if I need to. So that's my planner envy spread. And then once again, here is my classic happy planner spread. But there we go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.